All right, Bryan Mbeumo to United full focus. You know, United is fully focused on really bringing in Bryan Mbeumo to this club, the mighty, mighty club. Hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. Smash the like button, comment, and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is the name and the voice that you are listening to right about now in here onto our beautiful channel. And a lot is really happening, and let's wait and see how United will obviously move on from this transfer that is obviously taking a month to accomplish. But don't say I never warned you about this transfer, because I did. I told you one thing about this transfer, that it will obviously linger. Why will it linger? Because the people behind it, the movers and shakers, want it this way. It's not that they don't have the money, but they not it that when you unveil Bryan Mbeumo, the fans will come out and say, please and please and please and please and please and please and please get us another one. So it's like we are going to sign in like 3 players, and I know every month we'll bring in one. July is for Bryan Mbeumo. August will be for another player that United will find important in there. Diego Leon unveiled as a player for the club of Manchester United, and I'm gonna be really breaking it down for you in here. Now, Fabrizio Romano has went on his X account and posted that Man United's absolute focus remains on Bryan Mbeumo. Deal with talks set to continue this week. No agreement with Brentford last week, but United keep working on it, and Bryan Mbeumo also keeps giving priority to United move. The deal is on. That's what Fabrizio Romano is gonna hate to say. After Fabrizio Romano said that United absolute focus on Bryan Mbeumo, then Telegraph Dhaka, you know him, correspondent of Manchester United at the Telegraph, told us that United's immediate focus is on finalizing a deal for Brentford forward Bryan Mbeumo, and they're hoping for a breakthrough this week. After which, Amorim is also targeting a striker and a central midfielder. Now, if that's the case for the club of Manchester United, then we all have to come out and really wait and see how things will obviously happen, because we are really too slow on incomings and outgoings. That's how United has turned out to be. And I tell you what, if someone tells you that we're gonna have to turn out into a joke, don't really come hard at him, because this is not what United should be doing. United should be doing better and better and better and better and better. That is it. So full focus on Bryan Mbeumo. And we all know to it that they're not looking at anything else. They're looking out at Bryan Mbeumo, and they want to see to it that all goes on well, as they've gonna hit to plan it. So at the club of Manchester United, we know what they do, as I told you. But I think it's worth it maybe, however much it's taking in long. But if you're having Cunha and Bryan Mbeumo, it's a very huge improvement into your attacking midfield, because these players can really break down any defense, you know, and they're really good on the ball, and they can play in tight spaces, meaning that if we really get in some good players that can transition well from defense to the midfield and then release these players, we will obviously be a very big team to face. And I tell you, if Mbeumo comes in through and plays like 3-4 games of the preseason, and with the player Cunha and Rasmus Hoyland leading the line, or Joshua Zirkzee, and if at all they bond in very well, Arsenal will find it hard at Old Trafford. And I know most people are really eagerly waiting to ask me about my thoughts about that. But I tell you, Arsenal will find it hard. I tell you, Arsenal will find it hard to break down a club like Manchester United. Why would they? Because United is having 3 players who are really going to be playing in that defense, 3-man central defense, that are really good. Lisandro Martinez, good on the ball. Matthias De Ligt, good on the ball. And then Mazarawi is also good on the ball, even if they play with Lenny Yoro. All those are really good on the ball. So I think let's get this deal done this week. That is it. And by as the rest of the players return on Thursday, because some have gone here to return, I'm obviously going to be bringing that video of the players of Man United that have shown up at Carrington. I'm going to be really flashing you that video. I'm going to be really doing it I'm gonna be really doing it, and I'm gonna be really uploading it in here. I think I'll put it up as a short, right? I'll put it there as a short, and I might put there a voiceover if at all it really works out well for us. But for the side of Bryan Mbeumo, I think if I told you about Bryan Mbeumo, you wouldn't like to return to a club known as Brentford. You would like to switch directly to Manchester United. But things are really being lagged by the club of Manchester United, and we are watching in as a club to see to it that all things really go on as planned. So, as it stands, Mbeumo to United, full focus. They want to get this deal done, but we all want to it that it's all about the add-ons and the guaranteed fees that United is supposed to pay. So, that deal is on, as Fabrizio has gone ahead to let us know, and United is giving their full focus onto the player. Now, as I told you, a central midfielder is really very important, and it's all about a central defensive midfielder who can play as a number 8 or a number 6. Like you see players like Rodri, Zubimendi, Declan Rice, Moise Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, McAllister, Gravenberch, players of that caliber. That's what United really need. And I think the best player that we should get is Ederson. You understand? Ederson is a very good player, but don't forget that we've also gone ahead to be linked to Paulinho. You understand? And that is really another deal that I can welcome if at all he comes in thrown a chip, and then he plays in for 2-3 seasons. Then we obviously see whether Sedu Kone, Toby Molie will obviously fit into like a gift, like a glove into that side. Now, United on the 5th of this month went ahead to obviously announce the signing of Diego Leon, and they told us that Man United delighted to announce the signing of exciting young defender Diego Leon. Subject registration, the Paraguay youth international has joined from Cerro Porteño in his homeland. The talented fullback has already played 33 senior games, scoring 4 goals for his club. Leon reached the age of 18 in April, and as an emerging talent will be supported by our first team and the academy while he settles into life in Manchester. Welcome him at Manchester United. That is Diego Leon, and that's Man United for you, putting up that post of Diego Leon in there for you. Now, let's obviously have a look at how Diego Leon really looked or really took a tour around Old Trafford and Carrington on his arrival. Diego Leon obviously going into the trophy draw or cupboard for the club of Manchester United. Very many trophies. 3 Champions League trophies, 20 league titles, FA Cups, I think they are 13. League Cups are also there. Community Shields. I think United has gone ahead to win every trophy that a club is supposed to be winning in its entire career. That is Diego Leon, all smiles. Then we have another Diego Leon in there. Then him looking on, and Diego Leon obviously entering the theater of dreams. That is Diego Leon looking at the stadium that he was just watching on TV way back in Paraguay, and here he comes to see to it that all goes on well as planned. Then at the theater of dreams again, him taking a selfie at the theater of dreams, and there he comes, Diego Leon, doing the needful at the theater of dreams. So he comes in through as a player who has to prove to obviously get into the team of Manchester United. That is it. As the position where he plays is really very competitive. He can play as a left wing back and right wing back. But even if you talk about the left wing back, there is we are having Patrick Dogu. There is Harry Amaz. Even Luke Shaw can play there, but I think Luke Shaw is going to be used mostly into the central defense. You can also talk about Harry Amaz, who really proved to the manager that I'm really good enough. So Diego Leon needs to do something different to prove to the manager. But I think he might get in ample playing time off the right wing back for the club of Manchester United, provided he thrives in there as a player for the club of Manchester United into the mix. So we really love you guys, and thank you for obviously watching in through. Tell me your thoughts about Manchester United full focus on Bryan Mbeumo transfer. That is it. I don't know what your thoughts are about it. And then the lad himself known as Diego Leon and coming at the club of Manchester United. What do you think about him? And do you think he'll break through into the team of Manchester United? All that and more into the comment section below. We out for now. Bye bye, and see you when you see me.